and welcome back to my channel. Watch Natalie, spelled Natalee. Welcome to the free daily psychic tarot reading with me. We are here for a very special reason. Because of the channeling that I got the download. It's the download of the day. It's really, really cool. It's really sweet. They channeled to me Bouquet of Magic. Bouquet of Magic. So I'm really excited to get to this. Let's see what this is all about. I do get a sense that this could be a little bit rose-colored glasses-y for some, or there could be that element. So we will see if that shows up. Any kind of self-deception type energy shows up in the reading. And I do get the sense of that a person is like a bouquet of magic. And it could be that you look this way to someone else looks this way to you. But it feels like there's something quite concrete. Concrete as in this is some sort of relationship or project or job. There's something that's actually physical, tangible. I don't know how else to explain this. Okay, let's just get into it. What does this mean, bouquet of... Ha 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 ha. Beautiful energy. This beautiful, beautiful Queen of Cups energy. This is really high vibe too. I'm getting a lot of high vibrations from the Queen of Cups right now. And this is your first card out. So this is a very strong personality. This is someone who is emotionally aware, emotionally strong, someone who can observe their own emotions and use them. This is someone who understands how they feel and how others feel and can not just like adapt to the situation or adapt to what's going on, but actually capitalize on the emotional information that's there and kind of to their own advantage. And not like that's a really like sneaky, thing, but this is how this person kind of navigates through life. It's, I get the impression, yes, this person represented in this pictogram is a mature, just like a womanly type woman. However, I feel like younger Queen of Cups was probably someone who was emotionally maybe volatile, okay? Emotionally up and down, or someone who compartmentalized their emotions and ignored them or suppressed them or pretended like they didn't have emotions. So this could be you, this could be someone else you're channeling, it could be someone around you. So it doesn't necessarily need to be like you and your romantic partner, you and your boss or coworker, anything like that. It could actually be someone in your energetic field, in your atmosphere. Someone who in the past didn't really have a good grip on their emotions in some way, shape, or form. Either they were really scared of them and they had coping mechanisms, or they were really open-hearted and got hurt a lot. So then they just buried themselves in trying to like not have emotions and not feel anything. Whatever it is, now this person is like the emotional guru of feeling and feeling emotions, and everything that comes up, what is this? I'm sorry, I don't know what this is. Everything that comes up, they're able to take a look at it and not feel it. Like they're still letting themselves feel these emotions, but they are not letting themselves be consumed. I know it's consumed, but Sal says consume. And ever since I saw him say that once, I say it that way. This lip that I'm wearing, it's NARS. This is not an ad, by the way. It's called, okay, this lip color is called, look at this. Take a look. Do you see that? Consuming red. Oh my God, I loved it. And I instantly thought of him. I was like, Sal. Anyway, so they don't let themselves be consumed by their emotions. Now I'm going to say it that way, even though it's incorrect. They are able to like empower themselves with their emotions. And this is someone who does not emotionally manipulate anyone else. This is someone who does not guilt. She will not guilt you. She will not. Now this is high vibrational Queen of Cups. Low vibrational Queen of Cups is going to emotionally manipulate you, guilt you. They're bringing this joke up. How many mothers does it take to change a light bulb? 0. She'll just sit in the dark alone. Ha 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 ha. Guilting you so that you change the light bulb. Okay, so that's my little mom joke. It's so whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is a high vibrational Queen of Cups. This is, and they don't actually need to be old or older or anything. This could be a friggin' 15-year-old person, male or female, doesn't even matter. So please, on the Watch Natalie channel, we are not ageists, okay? We don't even believe in solar years, like barely, okay? So yeah, don't let like age or lack of age or whatever really tell you anything about someone's maturity level, because it's just not an indicator. It's really not. So this Queen of Cups, this is someone, this is a power player. This is a powerful person because of this. This is almost like a female Michael Corleone. So Michael Corleone, he knows how everyone thinks and feels around him, and he has very strong emotions. And who's like the one person that can get him riled up? It's Kay. So it's like this person does have little triggers and things, but they're not someone that lets themselves get carried away by those triggers. So they're able to be very strategic in that sense, where they themselves cannot be emotionally manipulated. There is something like with the magic there too. Oh, interesting. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is interesting because I feel like there's a really big learning curve here. And I'm not sure. Okay, thank you. It goes like this. I thought it went like this, like two, but no, they're telling me it goes like this. So someone around you is learning from you or learning from this person. So you could be learning from Queen of Cups in your life. You could be Queen of Cups and someone around you is learning about how you are maybe meditating or alchemizing, alchemizing. I had some really great feedback come through where someone explain this alchemizing stuff that we talk about on the Watch Natalie channel to, I think it was counselors for young people, and it's like really helping them. So that's really cool and awesome. So thank you if you're still watching for sharing that. I'm just so happy when it spreads, when all of this wisdom spreads out. It's so good for raising all of our vibrations and the vibration of the planet. So you yourself could be the person that is showing someone else, just being the example, because being the example is so much more powerful than just telling, than just saying, do as I say, not as I do. Bye. See ya. So I feel like this is a learning curve for someone, either someone that you're connected to or someone that is around you. Someone's needing to learn about this, and it's a really big lesson for them. They're really getting a lot out of this energy, being around this high vibrational Queen of Cups. They're telling me that it was confusing for this person at first because it's like they didn't trust this. So if you're Queen of Cups, someone around you could have just not trusted you, not trusted that you weren't going to hold something against them, not trusting you that you were going to, guilt them into something, guilt them into feeling a certain way, or make yourself the victim, make themselves the persecutor and get them that way. They didn't trust you to be high vibrational Queen of Cups. And so they're telling me that there's something that happened or is happening or had happened in the past. No, okay. They're saying it happened in the past where they hurt you or did something petty to you and you did not retaliate. And so that confused them. It confused them because they're going, well, why didn't they retaliate? That's weird. Because Queen of Cups is not going to retaliate. That's emotionally immature. Okay, it's very reactive, and this is not about reacting. It's about responding thoughtfully. It's about strategic meditation, strategic prayer, whatever it is that you do to center yourself, and living your life for yourself. And when you react from the gut like that, you're under that person's control. So you're teaching this person a huge lesson, or you're learning this lesson yourself, but I feel like it's probably you teaching someone around you. What is the next energy? Oh, okay. That was scary. We have the Hierophant. Okay, so this influence could be either, if this is a person I feel like of an older generation, either that or their thinking, feeling, how they actually live their life is old school. Okay, so old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, old tactics, old strategies, old, old, old. And I am saying that very, you know, it's archaic. Thank you. It's archaic. It's outdated. That's what I'm getting from this. It's just what I'm getting from this. Okay, it's outdated, and it's like, see how this is like in the middle of an indoctrination, how these two acolytes are just sort of kneeling and waiting to be blessed by this dude over here, and he's got like his two little fingers up, and he's like blah 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 blah. You know, it's almost like they're being, yeah, indoctrinated into the system, being, you know, signed up. I'm like, ooh, they're backwards. What? This is weird. Hold on. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. Okay. So let's get an energy to cross this Hierophant. This is the institution. Interesting. I'm taking these three. We have the Nine of Cups, the Moon, and the Three of Pentacles. So there's something about this archaic system. I feel like some of this works well, and it's stuck around because it works so well, and then some of it is ready to be phased out. There looks to be that there's confusion regarding some sort of collaboration, teamwork, mentorship, and creativity. It's creativity. It's a little bit, the confusing part is how much to keep of the old system and how innovative to be. And we do have this new moon in Aquarius coming up at the end of the weekend. Oh, we are in Aquarius season. So happy birthday to all the Capricorn birthdays I missed, and happy birthday to all the cuspers. How cool is that? That's a cool cusp to be on, Capricorn Aquarius. And happy birthday if you are in Aquarius this week or today. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that there's something that's being taught, and I feel like that's kind of like the undercurrent of this. The bigger story here is what's happening with this right here, and I'm going to start collaborating. I'm going to start clarifying this right now. Okie dokie. Okay, so I do feel like there's these two elements. There's this Queen of Cups, and then there's a little bit of someone who, okay, this could be, this right here could be alcoholism. There could be like an, I don't want to say an alcohol. Isn't that a rule that you can't call someone else an alcoholic or something? I am getting like overindulging. Like this person is like, they like the good stuff. They like the good life. They like to overindulge in everything that feels so good. Okay. I am getting that. But there's also this thing of coming together for some purpose or for some sort of collaboration. Now there's three people involved. This is also learning. You could be learning from this person in a technical skill, and they're learning from you in a spiritual skill or something. But let's dig in. What can you tell? Okay, hold on. That I'm not gonna take because it just got a little wiry there. What do we need to know about the Three of Pentacles, please? This is that solid. This is the solidity. This is the solidity. The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles are the only solid energies on the table, and that Eight of Pentacles is that study of this Queen of Cups. This is what's solidly happening. So there's something around you about this. Interesting. That's so interesting. There could be an offer. And I'm going to tell you that this offer is sincere. It is a sincere offer. And these are all crossing the Hierophant. This could be almost like your entry into this. Ooh, I just got the word cabal, but ooh, really, guys? It could be your entry into sort of like a gate, something closed off normally, and this is like opening up for you. And it's interesting. It has something to do with this exchange, because it's by you being this high evolution. Oh, what was that video I did months ago where I really talk about the Queen of Cups, like super duper? It had to do with the DMDF love story that really got me. That I was channeling that story for like a while. I wonder what happened to those people. Maybe they just got together and like rode off into the sunset. Okay. I do have a video in the past, link down below if you know what video that is, where I really do talk a lot about Queen of Cups and how the high evolution, the high revolved Queen of Cups is that true nurturer. And it's nurturing without expectations. It's nurturing without expecting a return, without expecting really anything but respect, okay? This is someone who can love unconditionally, truly, in a true way, can spiritually love and not, like I said, be reactive and be triggered by things. And I feel like, especially if you are a woman, especially if you know, look feminine, that will surprise a lot of people when you are not like the standard normal, like crazy girl, when you're not emotionally jealous, when you are not emotionally manipulative, when you are not emotionally possessive or possessive at all, when you are none of those things. It does catch people off guard. They don't trust it right away. So I feel like it's a rarity, you know. And if you are male, if you're male and you do this, this is an interesting expression in the male form, because it's so beyond people. It really is. And if you think that guys are not emotionally manipulative, okay, but this is like the crux of it. This is why you are getting like this little offer, this little invitation, this little, you know, extensions. Someone's extending something to you, and they really, you know, didn't expect to be doing this because you're teaching them something, okay? Oh, this is interesting. Let's dig into the moon, because I feel like this is our magical bouquet here, but let's just see. What do we need to know about the moon? The moon. Holy moly, Masacholi. We have the King of Wands and we have the Magician. This is incredible because this is bringing something into manifestation, and it does feel creative. This feels way creative, way creative. This is creative. This is creative. This is ultra creative. For a lot of you, this is a creative project. Okay, this is filled with water, by the way. It's a boda. It's for camping. I wear this like crossbody and people just stare at me like I have two heads. I'm like, everyone has a water bottle. This is mine. Okay, so anyway, if any of you have any ideas about that, why people look at me like that, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, so this Magician is, if you can see, he's got all the tools. He has everything he needs right in front of him. And it's like he points up and he gets that idea, and through desire brings it into manifestation, reality, okay? Something you can really touch and feel and enjoy. Remember, talking about solidity here. This is the magical bouquet, okay? And the King of Wands is like that energy exactly. It's a go-getter, it's a mover and a shaker, it's really passionate, and it's a fire sign element, so it's creative, okay? There's that spark. So I love it because this moon energy could be drowning. It could be drowning in creativity and no expression. It could be drowning in your own subconscious and never manifesting it in a poem or a letter or what have you, a guitar riff or something. So for this energy to be backed up by this is it. That's just... So this offer is going to be about bringing this down into manifestation. This offer will be about collaborating in order to make something creative or something immaterial, something ethereal, something not yet existing, bring it down into existence. So this is someone who is really jazzed about that. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. We have the 10 of Staves. Now, it did fumble upside down, but I feel like because it fumbled, it just got that way. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of both, to be honest. The Ten of Staves is that overburden. It's too much. It's the final ending of the end of the end. And in reverse, it's kind of like poof, it's gone. But what I'm getting with this Nine of Cups and the Ten of Staves, excuse me, it's weird. It's like I'm fine, and then I just like start choking and dying. I don't know. So give me a second. Now I need to tune back in. Hold on. Okay. Interesting. This person, this other person is they are actually getting rid of burdens. They are actually unloading something. There could have been something between you two that was a burden for them. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Okay, they're bringing me back to this energy over here. So if that is true for you, if it's resonating where they might have done something petty and insignificant and small to like try to poke the bear, see if you'll respond, and you never did, and you don't, and they just can't get a rise out of you, that's what they feel bad about. That's what this is, this Ten of Staves. Excuse me. It's this burden of sort of like guilt where it's like, man, I treated them like shit, and you know, they're not treating me like shit back. They feel bad about that. They feel bad about that. So it's part of why they're a little bit kind of eager to help you. That's weird. It's really weird. And it'll make them really happy. It'll make them very happy to be able to do something for you, to be able to kind of correct this energy. And it's all crossing this Hierophant. So it's just really interesting that on one hand, it could help you get, it's weird, but like get somewhere where you didn't have access, or help you, it's helping you go somewhere or do something with this little collaboration here. However, I do also get that them helping you or encouraging you at the very least, they're going to be a supportive person. But I do feel that this is part of their true philosophy, because this is significant of religion and higher philosophies here. So their own personal belief system, what they believe, what they feel about life and love, it's congruent with helping you. It's congruent with helping a good person. It's congruent with giving someone a leg up. It's congruent with supporting good energy. That's the bottom line, supporting good energy. Queen of Cups, high vibrational, is gorgeous energy. It really is. It's just really beautiful. Okay. It goes back to an abuse of power, to be honest. And I feel like the collective is not ready for this conversation yet. So I haven't been talking about it. God help us all. We talk about abuse of power with the patriarchy and males and men abusing women, and men, hurting women, and, that's how it goes. Dads hurting the children and the whole of it. That's how it goes, right? The original, come here. The original and most horrible abuse of power is moms. Because certain moms will betray those boundaries that really can't exist when you're like a baby. You have to get your ass wiped by someone, right? So it's moms that exploit that lack of boundary, that necessary lack of boundary, to do some evil, cruel shit. And then that really fucks people up like forever. So that's the conversation that people are not quite ready to have. And I feel out the collective a little bit. And I can feel it that they're not ready. You guys are not ready for it yet. Or not you guys, but like the bigger you guys. You guys are okay. You guys are ready. You guys are on Watch Natalie. Been on here for a while. But the broader collective, I feel like they still need to work through some of this patriarchal stuff, and then we can kind of move closer to that. Because when anyone tries to go for like the mom, the mother figure, the matriarch, it's really, really difficult for people. It's really damaging and traumatic to accept something like that about like your own mom. Like if you were really horribly abused by your mother, it's like a really difficult thing to work through and all that jazz. So it's something that people in the collective aren't ready to go into quite yet. But for you to know, because you're on Watch Natalie, so you're like a little bit like ahead of that, ahead of the curve, so to speak, we can talk about it here. So this is someone, if it's a female, it's like holy moly masticholi. But this is a person who represents like the true mother in terms of not abusing that authority, not taking advantage, not exploiting that. And I feel like that's why a lot of males are misogynist and have these woman-hating tendencies, is because they were originally abused and violated and, you know, demasculated, and the authority was just, the mom was probably like the king and queen of everything, and they were, you know. So this person who is collaborating with you, who will be offering to you, is learning from you that there's another way to be. So this person, and I did pick up a little bit of alcoholic or drinking too much or enjoying drinking a lot vibrations from this. They don't have to be, certainly not. If they do, it's mom issues. And we do have Queen of Cups, okay? So don't hold that against anybody. It's, you know, we don't make any judgments here on the Watch Natalie channel. Okay, so this looks really interesting and good. This is the Bouquet of Magic, whatever this creative thing is. And I say creative, and I want you to apply that to realms even outside of what you traditionally think as creative. So even if you're a dentist, okay, and you're a kind, warm-hearted dentist, you could be offered, and, you know, getting an offer for some sort of trial machine of something, or some sort of association where someone had been sort of treating you like shit every time they come to your office, and you never are shitty back to them. And then finally they're saying, you know what? We have this really great big machine that would help make this one procedure super easy for you so that you can do 10 more in a month and even make even more money, schedule even more patients. It does this thing really, really fast, and we'd like you to be the first to try it. And we'd like to work with you as far as getting feedback and understanding more about this, blah, 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 blah. I hope that example wasn't too bizarre because I don't know anything about that world. But you get what I mean. You get where I'm going with that. So for those of you who are creative, obviously this could have something to do with a creative venture, okay? But for others of you, I just want you to think outside the box here. I do want to pull Moonology just to see what this is kind of leading you. I want to know where we need to go from here. Because we already have everything. We have this offer, this beautiful inspiration with the moon. And to be able to help you makes them feel good. It's like, it's a really nice energy. And it's like you're getting some karma back from not letting things rile you up and not letting, oh, mother of pearl, it's on the floor again. Hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there. Whoa. It was worth it. Okay. So we have believe in the impossible, bloom in energy. Believe in the impossible. Oh, shooting for the moon. I just heard that. Like wanting the moon, okay? And we have the moon here. So, oh, and we have the big moon here. So if there is something creative that seems like a long shot, just go with it. Just go with it. Just get your hopes up. Because if you're Queen of Cups, you'll be okay if this doesn't complete itself. That's how they want me to say it. If this doesn't complete. So if they make this offer and you take the offer and, you know, for some reason you don't get in the magic golden gates, that'll be okay. Because there was this really good-hearted, sincere effort to get you to the gate. So you're going to be happy with that. So just believe in the impossible, because you don't know. It could be the gatekeeper that actually sends you 2 gates over, and it's a bigger gate and a better gate. And they're like, hey, tell them gate number 2 sent you. And you get to that gate, and it's a bigger, better gate, and it leads you to where you really belong. For some of you, Bouquet of Magic has to do with where you really belong. Like where you belong is changing. They're showing me like a traditional like bouquet, but then like all this stuff coming out of it. It's almost like you're carrying flowers. They're showing me carrying flowers. And then when you go to give it to someone, the flowers change. And it's like the Seven of Cups, where there's all these different little potentialities. And you give it to someone, and it's whatever they see that they want the most is what shows up. So if they want that dragon the most, when you give them this bouquet of magic, it's the dragon. If it's a beautiful woman, when you give them the magic bouquet, they take it and it's the beautiful woman. It's something like that. There's something really creative about this. This is the bouquet of magic, by the way, they told me. And it's just, and that's why we have believe in the impossible. They're giving me that with the bouquet of magic. And we have magic here. That was the original download, believe in the impossible. So it's saying believe in magic. The other card that we have for you is meditate and contemplate. This is basically creating the magic. Okay, meditate and contemplate. It's exactly what she's doing here. She's looking in that cup, which serves as a bouquet in the Six of Cups pictogram. It's that little boy giving a cup of flowers to that little girl. It's a little bouquet of flowers in a cup. So it's almost like she's looking in her cup chalice bouquet and she's meditating and contemplating. You know, she's in this mode of, I don't react to anything and anyone. No one controls my emotions. I don't seek to control anyone else's. And she gets that way by meditating and contemplating. So make sure you're doing that. That's all I'm going to say. I only want to focus on like one important thing as far as advice to give you, because I feel like if we go all over the place, it just, when the video energy work ends, it's like, I'm going to get another cup of coffee. And it's just, it sinks into your subconscious, but then it's like, I'd like some of it to be retained in the conscious mind. Okay, guys? So this is going to be really interesting. And we do have this new moon energy. So I wouldn't be surprised, and we have moon stuff on the table. So I wouldn't be surprised if this takes place or happens over the weekend too. Okay, so give this a few days to percolate. Woo. Okay, guys, I love you forever. That concludes the reading. I'm redesigning the structure for the personal reading. So as you know, they're going to go out every Friday now. I'm only going to do 4 readings a week on Friday. The first 3 will be sequential of everyone who has their spot booked. So I'm just going to reorganize how you visually see it on the website. The list is going to stay the same, and the first come, first serve. The 4th spot will be a raffle. So then, you know, if you are scheduled 15 Fridays from now, you'll have a chance to scoot up the line and get done this Friday, next Friday, so that everyone still has a chance to kind of scoot the line without having to pay for a rush. It's just a nice little thing. So there's just going to be 1 spot a week that's like that. The other 3 are going to be first come, first serve, as already listed. Okay, guys, so hopefully that's updated later tonight or tomorrow. So take care. Have a great day today. I love you all forever, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye. To protect it because you love it so much, or you love this person so much. It's just, it could even be you saying, hey, fighting no matter what it takes, powerfully this week, Aries. So I feel like you are the one putting an end to, or that is challenging you. This is much more common to have spikes in income and drops. High highs, low lows is what they're telling me. They don't even think that they're writing you hard, criticizing you badly. It's not that you need to think more or think harder. It's thinking different. And then it's going to all catch up with you, and it's going to hurt. And more major arcana energies with the Death card and the Justice card. You get a little bit of a boost, and so you no longer need to be dependent on this person. Do that because there's this codependency that you don't want to give up, but you will be giving it up. There's this burden that you don't want to give up that you will be giving up. And talking to yourself, when that decision time comes, don't feel like you have to fall in line just like everyone else.